Joe, stop dying, please.
Hello, welcome to the sideshow. I apologize for not having the intro loaded up because this is a whole
producer, you.
last minute. I couldn't decide what time I wanted to set the time.
I know what time I wanted, and I know what time I told you. I do. It's okay. You're in Canadian time.
And of course, my mom is calling me.
Hi, Mom. Oh, answer the phone and be like, "Hi, Mom. You're live on air." Well, look at this. I have moving bumps in my face from the sun. Well, anyways, I'm so.
Welcome to the sideshow, everyone. I really apologize for this last minute, show, but we just wanted to update everyone on what we've been up to.
I think we've been trying to do the show like 3 or 4 times, but life has happened. Well, I think we were going to do it last week, a week ago, and then my stepdad wound up going into the hospital again, and then I was out of town for work, and then you were working, and it's just been absolutely crazy and chaotic. So look, we're here for our friends and our fans, and I'm happy to see your face. And I'm looking at my very froey, like frizzy hair. And we'll just.
I got caught in the rain just as I got off work. So.
I wish I had the excuse. No, like I don't know what this is. Like it's like having a moment. Like look at this little curl. Do you see this over here? Like, look at this. It's like a little, like an actual. My hair is curly. It's like an actual little baby curl. I'm in like 80s moment. It's fine. It's gonna live like this now. No, I think we just wanted to catch everybody up, and we've missed being able to talk to people.
We missed you. I know our regular people aren't even in the chat right now, so that's okay.
You should call them out, Carl and Donna.
And Dan. I hope you
guys
will
find their way over. We've let everybody down by being off for a couple of weeks, and the reason behind us being off or on hiatus, which wasn't something we really wanted to do, but it was something that we had to do. There's a reason behind it, and Willow and I have spent a good couple of months, I think, going through what we want, what we were doing, and how we wanted to move forward. We kind of felt like we were stuck, and I don't want to say the word abandoned, but we definitely were like not feeling as much support as we wanted to feel, right?
Yeah.
And we both love this. We both have a passion for it. We both want to continue having a very successful show, but things had to change. So with that being said, we have severed ties. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say we are now on a new network.
We are. Look at that.
So,
hey.
So cheers to our good friend Patricio.
Yeah, Patricio Solano.
So
if you guys ever tune into the Kitchen Killers, if you hear the word or name patio furniture, that would be him. So I briefly talked to him a couple of weeks ago at Kitchen Killers, and I was like, hey, I'm stressed. And he's like, hey, my network. And I said, hey, Willow, Patricio's network? And then Willow was like, let's talk. So we had a great chat, but we really did. And we feel that moving networks is going to give us more of a family, which I think is important. I mean, could we do the show on our own? Yes. Are we doing the show on our own? Yes. But is it nicer to have a family to support us and to help, share the love? I think so. Absolutely.
Exactly.
And this way we can actually like reach out to more people and, grow our audience, which is important because then you guys have more people to interact with. But what do you think, Willow? How are you feeling?
I'm good. Sorry, I just want to download the Chaos logo and put it up for everyone. So
wherever it went,
everybody.
This is great.
This is what I do, people.
This is what Willow does. But yeah, I mean, I think my life's been a little bit kooky.
So yeah, we're on the Chaos Network now. So it's
yes, with the side of Chaos is Patricio shows. So tune in for that show. Chaos Network. I mean, hello, that's us. We're chaotic.
it suits us quite well too.
Dude. I mean, like the last couple of weeks has been insane. For those that don't know, I'm a hair model, hence why I keep looking at my hair again. And my hair kind of screwed up by one client, and I found another agency or another company to take me on, and they made me very blonde. So this is not natural. For those that think it is, it's cute. It's not. So that happened, and then I got hired on a really big gig for a really big company. And I don't know if I legally can say what it is. But I'm a
but they treat you better than the last gig that you had.
They're amazing. They're seriously, I keep looking at the dot. They are amazing. And I have not met anybody in this company so far. There's 46,000 employees that is angry or cranky. Everyone's just so nice. And no, it is not a theme park, contrary to popular belief. And I say that many people, and but I'm the very first person in company history to hold the position that I have. So I'm very excited and appreciative. And once I'm established in the role, a little bit more than a week and a half, I'm sure we'll talk all about it. But it's definitely like, seriously, like dream job of mine, like company ethics and culture and the people and the position. It works, y'all. It really does. And so I'm way more relaxed. I've been cutting out some toxic crap, which I think is always important for everybody. And I even like rekindled friendships that were, I don't want to say rocky or ending, but I have a dear friend of mine who I'm hoping to have on the show, who is, I hate the word celebrity. I really do. He's a celebrity, but he and I have been friends 10 years. And a couple of years ago, we kind of, I don't want to say got into it a little bit, but we did. There was a girl that he was hanging out with that just didn't like me. And I'm like, we're just friends. Like, there's nothing going on. And she just wasn't having it. And he was trying to appease her because whatever. And I ran into him. I went to an after party for a convention that was here in town like 2 weeks ago, not even 2 weeks ago. And he was there, and I didn't really know he would be there, and literally walked into him unintentionally. And seriously, oh no, you think I'm kidding? Like, I saw him out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, oh great, this is gonna be awkward. And then I went to go turn, and somehow he was like to my side. I was like, hi, and we were fine. And we actually talked probably for 2 nights. We talked for like 5 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's been really nice to kind of just, I don't know, man, I feel so much more like myself. And
Good.
knowing that I, have you, Willow, and our peoples, and it's so important to me to be able to just be like, y'all, it gets better.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly fighting the little Heather in my head that's going, the other shoe's going to drop. Something's going to happen. You're going to mess something up.
You have that voice in your head too?
Yes.
Dude.
All the time. All the time. And it doesn't help when I'm like, so
I hate that voice. And it's always like, oh, something's good is happening in my life.
Everything's been good.
Why? Why is this happening? Why is this good?
What was it, like a month and a half ago? So I was on the phone with Willow and with Nick in Milan. We're on like Facebook while the lunar eclipse craziness is going on. And I love the moon and the stars and everything. I think Willow does too. Most of us do.
I do. Yeah.
Also the Jersey accent only comes, hey Ryan. The Jersey accent only comes simply for the fact that when I was up north, I listened to more accents. My whole family is from like New York. So you'll hear the y'all, and then you'll hear me drop like a coffee, and that doesn't happen often. So I will get myself back. Hey Ryan, yes, much better, thank you. He doesn't have well wishes for Willow. That's rude.
That's because I might have to ditch you guys on July 1st because it's Canada Day. So apparently I have to celebrate my country's
we have the 4th
birthday,
of July on a Monday, the 4th. I don't know. We haven't even really established if we're going to keep our Wednesday nights. I think we will, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, so this lunar eclipse thing, I mean, my cousin is like super like into all this stuff, and I was just like, you know what? I don't care what it's going to take. I need a change. I need something, and like, if I have to run around a, football stadium naked wearing roller skates, and that's going to help, I will do it. For sure. Oh yeah. Hey Ryan, we'll do that in a second. I mean, you can pop on if you want. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, here, I'll send you the link.
As you're the only person on right now that we know of. But I like took this like moon bath, and like you like just take a bath and you like scrub all the like icky skin off, and then you like, for this moon you're supposed to like do a lot of roses and floral, and I did. And you know what, whether it was a shift in my brain or like an actual like, something, or as like Jack Osborne would say, I'm the woogie boogie. If something else, look, I don't care, y'all, but I'm much better. And I feel much better. And it's giving me a lot more strength to not want to murder people on a continuous basis.
Yep.
And Willow's doing okay, not murdering people.
I'm doing okay. I had a little bit of a stressful time last week, but
you had a stressful time the week before too.
I love my job. I love working for Starbucks, but there's just, I've been with the company for 13 years.
You'll appreciate this. Yeah, fair. You'll appreciate this. So there's this thrift store down, I think I told you, because I'm at my mom's house. This is, when I'm at my mom's house, I'm literally hiding in her master bedroom. This is her bedroom. But there's this like thrift store down the road that gets donations from Disney.
Oh, wow.
And dangerous. And I found the hunter green like studded Starbucks tumbler, brand new. I already own it. I bought another one because
those cups are insane. Like,
they're like 40 or 50 bucks.
The cheap Ukrainian in me just like when I see people spending like 50 bucks on those cups.
Hello, cheap Russian Jew. Hello. I usually just spend like Starbucks stars, but this is. And I also got, so they're amazing over there. And they know everything. My stepdad's been in the hospital and on and off. For those that don't know, he has cortical basal syndrome. So it's like dementia, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's like mushed together. So he kind of can understand everything that you're saying, but he can't actually verbalize it properly. So we'll be having a conversation like how Willow and I are talking to you guys. And he'll try to respond, but it'll be like, I went to go take a photo. And you're like, we're just talking about dinner. So he's having problems processing, and his muscle is kind of just, he used to be a big dude and now he's like tiny. And it's very sad. It's been hard on my mom, but we had to bring him to the hospital because he kept falling and getting hurt. So he's there. But yeah, wow, train of thought. Woo, just completely lost. So yeah. But so that's what's been kind of going on in my brain. I have not slept in my own bed in over a week.
Oh no.
Well, I went out of, so I stayed home last Saturday night, and then last Sunday I was to spend the night at my mom's because I was going out of town for work Monday morning. Mm-hmm. Y'all has anybody flown recently?
I've never been on a plane, to be honest. Yeah, I know. No, I haven't. I've been trapped up here in Canada for all my life. I haven't even been to
So
the States.
you can go to buymeacoffee.com
So if you want me to visit your state for any conventions.
Okay, so with that new information, so right now air travel is really icky, and it's kind of pick or choose what demon you want to slay. So my flight for work was supposed to leave. I wanted to be out the first flight so that I could get into New York, go visit my friends in Manhattan, and then head back over to PA, where the home office is. Clues upon clues. But so my flight should have been leaving at 7, getting me in at 9, 10 a.m. At 1:45 in the morning, I get a text message from American Airlines saying, your flight's been delayed. And then every 5 minutes, your flight has been delayed. Your flight has been delayed. It got delayed until like the next day. I call a travel agency. They have like an after hours, like 800, like emergency number. They're like, hi, so they already have everything. The only flight we can get you on is Frontier tomorrow. And I'm like, I have work in the morning. Work. So they're like, you can change your flight through American, but they're all connecting flights. I could either connect from Orlando to Charlotte, sit 4 hours there, and like be like midnight. Or I could fly like a 5:30 a.m. flight, which is what I did. I didn't sleep. Who needs sleep? I left at 5:30 in the morning, so I got to the airport at like 4. Left at 5:30, flew to Miami, because go to south to go north. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And it got delayed, and the other flight was delayed, and they're circling and everything. 3 minutes between my connecting flights. Miami International Airport is massive. And I'm carrying my bags because I didn't have any checked bags. I'm got my carry-on, and I've got my this, and I've got my that. And I was like, I know that they have the golf carts. Could somebody help me? I'm healing from a sprained ACL. They're like, sorry, you have to make a reservation for that. And I'm like, what? I don't have time. The gate agents at the American Airlines kind of go, just walk really fast. 28 gates. 28.
So they don't have people shuttling people in that airport? Or is it only if you're elderly or?
No, they have golf carts. You have to make a reservation for one.
Really?
Right. Anyway, so I get there. I literally sprained both my ankles. Like, I cannot make this up. I am crying. I am huffing and puffing. I get onto the plane. I pass the hell out. But then I get into Philly airport. I think my flight got in at like 10. I get my rental car at 11. I drive to the Jersey side, and I park my car at NJT, which is New Jersey Transit. I take the train into Midtown, into Penn Station, and I spent the entire day in my favorite city. I haven't been in 3 years, and I was beside myself. Well, I had won a lottery ticket for Phantom of the Opera on Broadway. It was my 5th time seeing it. I cried like a little baby because here's the chandelier and the powerful music, and it was beautiful, but I have not been on Broadway in years. And a dear friend of mine, Justin, actually works at Rockefeller Center at Top of the Rock and got me in, which it's my favorite view. Let me see if I can pull up a photo. My favorite views of Manhattan. But even cooler was he took me into the Rainbow Room. For those of you that don't know what the Rainbow Room is, it is like the #1 like supper club in Manhattan. It's like world renowned. Let's see if you guys can see this picture. It has the best views. I was not preparing to show this, but it has the best views of the city. So let's see if I can find some better. Like, y'all, how could you not love this view?
Oh man,
I love it. And it was just perfect weather. You always kind of joke because the air can be a little bit like icky, but it's a clear day and you know the weather is good when you can look off of Top Rock, which is Rockefeller Center, look all the way down, all 60 something flights, and be able to see people napping in the lawn, in the courtyard, like off of Central Park. Like you could physically see people like little ants. And it was crazy. Oh, here's a picture of Justin. So we went to my favorite place, Schmackery's. I love it so much. We went to Schmackery's, which is a really amazing cookie place, my favorite place, right in the theater district, where they have crazy flavors. They've been around 10 years, and I've been going every time I can. But Justin tried the corny cowboy cookie.
Okay.
Not the horny cowboy, the corny cowboy. And I have the video. I will not make you guys suffer through it unless you want to. But it's
I'm sure there's a lot of obscene.
No, actually, there's no obscenities. No, here, let's play a clip. Horny cowboy, not the horny cowboy, right?
I mean, I wish it were a horny cowboy, but savory quickly. Let's try it.
Okay. Look at the face.
He has really blue eyes.
A little bit of spice?
A little bit of, there's the spice. Oh, just hit the spice. It tastes amazing.
Okay.
It tastes wrong. Like, you shouldn't taste these flavors together.
I know what I'm like.
I'm into
it. Okay.
He has really blue eyes. Holy crap.
Beautiful eyes. And Justin's amazing. I've known Justin 10 years. And we were talking about a boy that was giving him issues. So it was nice to catch up. And then I geeked out. I took so many pictures of the show. My favorite chandelier.
Oh,
wow. But when you win the lottery, something you guys don't really know is you can play the Broadway lottery. And if you just do it online, I paid $40 for my seat. Let me see if I can get a picture of where my seat was. That's where my seat was, second row.
Oh, wow.
And then I never do this, but I wanted to, and I did it anyways. Joe, stop dying.
Oh, okay.
The row. Oops. You've got Christine, who is a alternate Christine. You've got Phantom, and you've got the row. What a great show. Always and always, I will never not love that show. And then I may have done a little bit of retail therapy, and I bought this wallet for Kate Spade, because how cute is that? I went to the Harry Potter store. I mean, there was so much stuff. And then I went to work. And so talking about not sleeping in my own bed, because that's how this whole thing started. I stayed at a Marriott Residence Inn, beautiful property. No problems until the last night when this group of teenagers decided at 11 o'clock at night, they're going to play basketball outside of my window. Hotel was on top of it, but it was nice to be able to just feel like part of a great company. And I'm really excited. And then my mom picked me up from the airport, and I've been at her house since, except Saturday night, I went to go visit my dad, who's a radiation therapist, and he's doing per diem in a place called The Villages, which is where all of the 55 and older go. They're known for being very open with their... So let's put it this way. They're the #1 STD capital in the country.
Oh, okay.
And there's a loofah system where if you hang a loofah, you know what a loofah is, like the shower sponge. Different colors mean different things. Like one means like you're open to people watching, or you're kind of like, hey, whatever, like you're a little bit timid and shy. Oh yeah. So my dad's working that way. And we had a great time. And we got the golf cart. You take the golf cart all around. It's a lot of fun. But I stood to sleep in my bed and then sleep in my mom's house again. And probably until like Wednesday. So it is what it is. And then craziness, because the 4th of July is coming up.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Here's one thing that I want to ask you guys about the 4th of July. Is it is it a deal breaker if you guys don't have fire? If a place doesn't have fireworks?
I saw your thing posted about Winnipeg. I mean, here's the real answer. Like, I talked to Nick about this this morning, actually. This morning? I think this morning, Nick and I were talking about it because he was like, yeah, I saw a lot of people aren't celebrating the 4th of July because of Roe v. Wade being overturned, which will be a whole other show.
See, okay, I would understand that completely. Like, if you know, your country is basically turning your back on their backs on their people, and not feeling that pride of being, you know.
But we're not, see, at least me, like, I don't know people that are like, yeah, I'm American, woohoo. To me, the 4th of July, and I never had said this out loud, and I didn't think about it until I was talking to Nick. And he was like, yeah, people go out and do this. And I said, it's always kind of just been like, you get to play with fireworks. You can eat barbecue food. I'm not a barbecue fan. Go hang out with your friends on the beach or the pool or whatever, because everyone's pretty much off for the day. And then you watch a fireworks display. I mean, there's right outside of Orlando, there's a place called Winter Park. And on the 4th of July, they usually let people into the museums for free, which I think is really cool. And they have like an old, like, I can't remember what they call it. It's like a bicentennial band.
Yeah.
So like really cool colonial-esque kind of stuff. That's cool. That's like the history, and I like that part. But to me, 4th of July just means fireworks.
Yeah, and I can understand that with that from people where it's like you're used to having an event in a central location.
Disney. I go to Disney. I go to the top of the parking garage in Disney Springs. So you can see fireworks from all the Disney properties and SeaWorld. But they canceled them in Winnipeg.
Okay, so the one place that was known to have good fireworks doesn't have them anymore. They haven't had them in years because they built a huge at the zoo, at the Winnipeg Zoo.
That scares the crap out of animals, of course.
They used to have it in this big field. Well, the big field that they built a new conservatory in, and I don't know why they aren't moving the fireworks to it.
Well, I mean, to me, remember, fireworks were created for wartime. It was to show somebody where they were located, and it was an emergency thing. Like when the Titanic went down, they were shooting off the fireworks, which were like, "Hey, help us! Hey, help us!" And the ships around them ignored them, thinking it was just they're putting on a fireworks display for their people on the ship. I would say, so we've had, at least being in Florida and being a native Floridian, growing up in Fort Lauderdale and then living here in Orlando 22 years now. It's very much, we've had droughts and we've had years where we were not able to have any fireworks. And it kind of sucked. But like, it's not like, I'm not looking forward to the 4th of July. It's just another day for me.
Yeah.
Especially this year.
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of how some people are up here in Canada, where you know, we have our Aboriginal people who kind of want to separate themselves from, you know, the BS from the government, because it's just been one thing after another. They're finding dead children, and that used to be in residential schools.
That makes my stomach hurt.
And they want to hold their own celebrations away from the Canada Day stuff. Well, that's been, people have their panties in a knot about that.
You say your panties in a knot?
Yeah. Canada is still very much British here.
Knickers in a knot. I've heard panties in a wad, but panties in a knot.
Yep. So yeah, and the Forks at the Forks were it used to be known as a fur trading post. and it's just became like a shop, shops and trades center, right? So
Sorry, yes.
that was the central location where, you know, our Canada Day celebrations would happen, and there would be fireworks.
What is Canada Day? I know it sounds stupid, but Canada Day, like Independence Day, kind of here. Or?
Yeah, I want to say like yes and no, but like
that was not an answer.
It's just when we became a country. There was no war. There was no war. We didn't have any fighting between them amongst each other yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now, are you guys getting a lot?
Yeah.
Are you guys getting a lot of the new stuff that's going on here though with Roe v. Wade?
We have our government that is very liberal. So right now that is a huge, they believe in body autonomy, and they want to make sure that, you know, women have their rights.
It's absolutely crazy.
We've had gay marriage for the last, I want to say 15 years, if not longer, way before you guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, do we want to tackle having a show based off of Roe v. Wade? I'm okay with it if you are.
If you are willing to, yeah. Like I personally don't know a whole lot about that. I just know that
it's important. Let's do that for next week if you guys want to tune in next week.
Yeah.
And you know, look, we're not going to be one-sided. We will happily try to get people from both sides. And if you guys are somebody that wants to,
with us being with the Chaos Network, I think we can probably talk to Erin and see if she'd be willing to be on the show.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to get anyone involved that wants to be involved in part of the conversation, because I think it's a conversation that needs to happen, and the more we have a conversation, the better. I'm not going to shove anything down anyone's throats.
Yeah.
I'm always happy to try to see things from both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of very strongly opinionated friends that it's bad.
I've gone out of the religious aspect because, like, I grew up in a Christian home, and I can't really say I turned my back on it. I took what I wanted from the religion.
Yeah. I'm not even looking at it as a religious. It's just what's happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that. It is 7:33. We didn't really want to do like a massive show tonight, guys. We just wanted to kind of catch you up on what's going on. Willow's still trying to not kill people at Starbucks. I am dealing with all sorts of crazy stuff and have a different colored hair again. And Willow's hair looks nice. I like that. Look how cute that is. So pretty. I love it. Shake it out. But yeah, we will start updating you guys more. And then we will probably have Patricio on. Let's see if we can get Patricio on for that conversation too. I don't know what night we're going to do stuff at. It might just fluctuate, guys. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
But stick with us. It's going to be a fun and exciting ride. We're part of a really great family, and we're so honored to be part of that family and have some really great siblings. So they're stuck with us, and we're stuck with them, and I think that's okay.
I promise for next week there will be a intro and an outro.
You're like, I need more time because I have to do all the stuff, and then I'm like, hey, it's your video. She's like, yeah, I didn't upload it. Cool. And tonight I'll see if I can post some pictures. So since my stepdad's been in the hospital, I've been trying to get my mom like way out of her comfort zone. So we are going to go have dinner at the California Grill, which is on top of the Contemporary Resort at Disney. Such a cool place. And they have the best fireworks view in the entire world. So I'll take some pictures and we'll go from there. But as always, we are happy to see you guys. And I don't know if Willow set up her link. Do you have our links?
No, not yet. No. But you can find us on Facebook on our Sideshow Life, or just
buy me a coffee so you can buy Willow a plane ticket, even if it's just to the next like part of Canada. I mean, I'm like, I can like, I don't know, like build like a little cardboard plane. You can say, I was on an airplane.
And I just realized that I have to update our Facebook page.
So Willow's going to do all of the admin work.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Carl. Carl decided to join us. And thanks, Ryan, for the warm welcome back. We're so happy to be back. It's not like we were really gone. We were just restructuring and reassessing and seeing what our best
rebranding.
Rebranding. Oh, we're going to be doing some rebranding, guys. Wait till you see it. But Willow actually created this new little guy right here just for the time being, and it's a good placeholder.
Yeah.
All right, guys. As always, I am Heather. That is Willow.
I am Will Schuyler. You guys can find us all over social media, and yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great night.
Bye.